5 new starters across that offensive line going into this season.
He hands it to Jacquez Stewart, who catches up the middle. Stewart out across the 40 and up to midfield. And that is the type of run they expect from this young man. Gleason downfield has his man, Junior Vandeross, inside the 5, and they are knocking on the door early for their first score.
They've got a kid on the other side who's making his first career start. How about him start the 2-yard line?
Play action, floated to the end zone and caught for a touchdown. Anthony Torres with his 9th touchdown of the season to put Toledo on the board first. Dylan Cunanan on to make it a 7-point lead for Toledo, and it's blocked. Pitt is running away with it. And they're going to take it all the way to the house. Whoa! Lewis. Kyle Lewis, their All-American linebacker, scooping and scoring.
Boy, blocks the kick and scoop and scores this thing. What an athlete Kyle Lewis is here. You talked about, Matt, the All-American linebacker having a tremendous season.
Just because you've got a different quarterback in there when you played one way all season long. 2nd and 10. Lynch will try to take off, and he is wrapped up by the second-team All-MAC defensive end, Darius Alexander.
You've got Newton with 11 touchdowns, and then you add in Anthony Torres, who's got 9.
Floats it back to Newton, who has room. Out across midfield. And Jerwan Newton finally taken down in plus territory.
Freshman quarterback making his first start.
2nd and 9. It'll go to Desmond Reed, a stop and start. Reed blasting ahead for a first down.
Obviously a lot larger when Des Reed is healthy, so that takes a little bit off the plate.
Lynch will take a shot on play action and hits Poppy Williams. Inside the 15 for a gain of 16.
I really like the changeup that they brought. Bringing Julian Duggar into the game. Now they go right back to David Lynch.
They will toss it to Desmond Reed, who will skirt right into the end zone. But there is a flag on the goal line.
Take a look at the block here on the outside. You're going to see the run's going to go outside, but you're going to get a nice block coming on the inside. Kenny Johnson, number 2, just to seal it off and allow Reed that extra room to get to the end zone.
In a bowl game, trying to snap a 5-game skid. And it's Desmond Reed galloping ahead for a first down and a lot more as he lowers the boom on Nasir Bowers across the 50. Kick is away. And it is money by Ben Salls, giving Pitt a 6-point lead.
And now back to hopefully healthy. A little limp coming off the field there.
There's replacement. Juelz Goff making 2-man miss. There goes the freshman Goff inside the 35 as a flag comes in after the play. It has just been Connor Wallensack and a little bit of Savon Clark.
Yeah, he's right on the sidelines, right by the offensive staff.
Oh, what a throw by Tucker Gleason under pressure, finding Anthony Torres. They get to Wallensack, zipped out to Vandeross, left row, Vandeross in a foot race, and they're not gonna catch him today in Detroit. Touchdown Toledo.
And he's gonna get flagged at the end for the EA Sports jump into the end zone. There you go, and probably could have, well, it's very close too. You can call that pass interference offensively, but the ball's thrown right at the line of scrimmage. So the block's allowed by Newton, 25 pounds.
Intercepted! Picked off by Toledo's Nasir Bowers! Pick 6! And it's Braden Alls taking it to the house.
And getting turnovers for this defense this season has been really difficult for whatever reason. They've just struggled to get them and certainly to score on defense. When you do that, certainly increases your chance to win a football game in this game and make them consider a bunch of options on offense.
Pressure off the edge, chasing down Lynch, and they got there. DeAndre Reagan.
They like the first drive, I thought they were a little uncomfortable. They've settled in since. And I think Avery Smith has done a great job there on the outside.
Hammer with row. Hammer out across the 50. And great starting field position for the Toledo Rockets after a return of 31. And a flag came in late.
The C0 have the football.
Fake it to him. Lynch under duress. Long throw is intercepted. Jaden Dutton picks it off for Toledo.
Right now, and how about this set?
Read in motion. Duggar keeps. Check that. It is Kenny Johnson on the Wildcat, squirting right up the middle.
Lynch was in there to start the drive. Then you bring in Duggar, go a little Wildcat.
Make the pitch. Duggar, end zone, touchdown, Panthers. Jake Overman with his first touchdown of the season.
Unnecessary after the play, but great touchdown because you feel confident that you can put either one of those guys in the game. And then also from Toledo's standpoint, you've got to be aware as to which quarterback is in the game. And oh, by the way, could it be a wide receiver at Wildcat?
Watch out for Jacquez Stewart on the return, stiff arming a man out across the 40.
Great starting field position.
Tied at 20, Tucker Gleason keeps and loses the football.
Come on.
And it's picked up by Pitt. P.J. O'Brien wins it back for the Panthers. And Pitt inside the red zone on back-to-back drives. 1st and 10, Duggar under pressure, escaping, and the ball is loose. And I believe Pitt is on top of it this year between 30 and 39 to take the lead. Wobbling kick, but it is through the uprights.
David Lynch back in the game.
Lynch, the walk-on redshirt freshman, started the game. It's been Duggar lately, and he is brought down in the backfield. Martez Pointer at the point of attack. 2nd and 15. Duggar zips it, caught, touchdown Pitt. Poppy Williams.
A lot of emotions for both sidelines, and right now
18 unanswered by the Pitt Panthers. Returned by Toledo. It is Jacquez Stewart turning the corner. There goes Stewart. And an excellent play by Ben Sauls, the kicker.
Now, you may throw here on 3rd and 12, but you're still going to be maybe a little more conservative to try and close this game out.
Duggar under pressure, escapes Munnerly, using his legs. Duggar with the first down and more. How about the run by Julian Duggar? 3rd down, Duggar intercepted. Picked off by Darius Alexander, and there goes the big fella. House call, Toledo. 59 yards, and the Rockets are back in it in Detroit.
Have been remarkable. And we were just talking about it. You've got those young, inexperienced quarterbacks.
Merry Christmas. Expected nothing less between two teams 7 and 5, hungry for a win as Tyreek Robinson is loose out to the 30. Pressure comes, picked up. Gleason takes a shot. Vanderloss makes the catch. Kick is away. It is good. 2nd and 10, 59 seconds to go. Fakes it. Duggar with room. First down and more. Duggar out across the 45. Final play of regulation. Duggar goes down, a sack in the backfield by the 7th-year senior, Dan Bolden, sending us to OT in Detroit. Julian Duggar replacing David Lynch, the redshirt freshman walk-on who got the start today in place of the injured Eli Holstein. Does keep it, and Duggar plows ahead for a touchdown. Pitt takes the lead.
Ginger to get up after that play. Don't got to pick it all up here in this play.
Gleason again under pressure. Takes off. Gleason still on the run. And what an effort by the 2nd leading rusher for Toledo. Gleason keeps following blockers and leaps into the end zone. And Toledo a PAT away from tying the game in OT.
It's up to 4th and 3, and then Gleason is able to cap off the drive. They decided to tie the game, to go to a 2nd overtime. Doesn't make any sense. You're going to go to a double or a triple overtime and have to go for it.
And indeed we will. Empty set for Duggar. Feeling the pressure. There goes Duggar. Back in the end zone, caught by Kenny Johnson. From the 1.5-yard line. Gleason rolling. Looking. Caught to tie the game. The Iowa State transfer, Terrell Crosby Jr.
Heck of a play call here by Candle in this Toledo offense. Great throw by Gleason.
4th overtime in Detroit. Gleason under pressure. Is caught. Anthony Torres, their top tight end target, with the catch. King. Buying time. Flags down, and down goes Duggar. Toledo wins the game above Sport Bowl.
There is a flag in the end zone, Matt. Hang on.
The Pitt sideline.
The problem is every player is going to need an IV when this game's over.
On the Pitt sideline right now, they believe it's inconclusive. They continue to show what we believe to be our best replay here in Detroit. And Pat Narduzzi and company believe they have a conversion here. Meanwhile, Toledo, over the last 2 plays, believe they've won the game twice. Had that holding call in the gate, a game-winning stop. Call on the field here is a game-winning stop, now under review. Right there, bottom middle of your screen, you can see the football.
Oh yeah, it's
breaking the plane.
It breaks the plane.
Here's Ron Hudson.
After review, it was determined the ball carrier was not down when the ball crossed the goal line. Touchdown.
And on we go in Detroit.
Play on. Pitt's got to go right back at it here.
Goff and Duggar in the backfield. 2 tight end set. Duggar looking end zone. It is caught. Gavin Bartholomew converts, and Pitt regains the lead.
Heck of a throw. Heck of a catch. Look at this throw. And so Toledo goes from thinking they won the game, they're on the field, they're celebrating, Matt, to now trailing and having to convert another 2-point conversion just to keep this thing alive.
Game.
Vandeross is your motion man.
Here comes the pressure. Good protection. Gleason throws, and it's caught. Unbelievable. Jerwan Newton ties the game. Presented by Cheez-It in Detroit. Wide open, it's Vanderos. And Toledo back on top. Healing since about the third overtime. His team needs a conversion to tie it and extend the game. Desmond Reed back into the game. Here comes the pressure. Duggar under duress. Incomplete! And there are no flags! Toledo wins it in 6:02.